All right, we're live.
Wow. Okay. So, welcome to anyone watching this for the first time. This is the lowdown. Basically, me and Ham quickly chopping up um, what's. We hey, welcome. We're basically just gonna be running through what's hot and trying to give like a smaller dose instead of the usual 2 to 3 hour bull sitting or behind them sticks. So buckle up and we're gonna try and keep polishing it up as the weeks go by. But for now, it's just me and him. All right. We were gonna start if you notice the thumbnail, we are going to start with Metal Gear Solid being rumored to come to PS5, but as usual with the news, you schedule stuff and then a nuclear bomb just goes off next door, which is what just happened. Microsoft will be raising the price of their first party titles from 60 to
They raising
$70.
prices.
Yeah, pretty much. And this comes to us from IGN. Beginning in 2023, games built for Xbox Series X and S, including Forza Motorsport, Midfall, and Starfield, will cost 69.99 USD at launch. Uh, this is a quote from a Microsoft spokesperson says, this price reflects the content, scale, and technical complexity of these titles, a Microsoft spokesperson told IGN. As with all games developed by our teams at Xbox, they will also be available. Excuse me. They will also be available with Game Pass the same day they launch. Ham. This is some bull. This is some more bullshit in my opinion, but I'm gonna let you go off first. Go ahead, kick it.
I mean, I'm gonna keep it brief because that's what this show's all about. But like,
Pretty
um,
much.
I mean, we've said it on previous shows. It's inevitable. It was gonna happen at some point. They're not gonna keep taking less money while the market leader makes more money. So, I mean, from a business side of it, makes sense. Do I like it? No, I never like paying more. It just is what it is, though. Welcome to the times, Microsoft.
Okay, that was very soft, Ham. I was not expecting that, but anyway, Master Clown, welcome. Thank you so much for dropping by, and we appreciate all the support. As with this whole Microsoft thing, I'm not gonna keep it brief. One, uh, a lot of people have been implying that because there's Game Pass, this is acceptable, and all the first party games go to Game Pass day one. So this is less of a problem. For me, it's not specifically for me because I buy games and Game Pass is it's nice to sample, but because of the issues that I have with internet on my side, like it's not a shock for me to go without internet for 2 or 3 days, and when that happens, no Game Pass. So I actually have to buy the games, and I assume like the majority of gamers who don't have the constant internet that the US and Europe have are not very dependent on services like Game Pass and PS Plus that are very restrictive when it comes to online checks. So the price of games matters to me, and this is some more bull. Um, yeah, it's saying that this Game Pass is not good enough, and it's a double L for Microsoft because they had this official slogan of being the best value in gaming. Well, not anymore. And they had this unofficial slogan also to the side that everyone co-signed, which is the most gamer-friendly platform. Forget it. They're not gamer-friendly anymore. They're not our friends anymore. They charge you. They charging through the nose just like everyone else. It's not Uncle Phil, it's Mr. Phil Sir. That's what it is.
Colonel Phil.
So no, yeah. Yeah, so don't come to me talking about, oh, welcome to the times. No, remember I told you this months ago when I was like, dude, the only reason Xbox is nice is because they're last. And if you look at Microsoft with all the other products where they're leading, they're not nice to people. And it's starting to show now. The true colors, the green is starting to really seep out this time.
Oh man, well that's the
Welcome,
color of their that's the color of Xbox, green.
Welcome, Lethal Weapon says, I can't believe it. Believe it. Microsoft turning Sith. Anyway, let's keep it moving.
Yep.
Next we have a subject that is very near and dear to Ham Solo's heart. Elden Ring is getting an update.
Oh Lord.
This comes from the official Elden Ring Twitter account. Says, "Come forth, warriors, and bask in the glory of the Colosseum. Prove your worth in various duels and battles, together or on your own in the free Colosseum update coming December 7th." Ham, I from what I saw, right, it doesn't really say much. What did you take from that video and that Twitter post?
Um. So what I seen from the video that's playing, I mean, you can see it kind of, but it's just like more multiplayer things to do for the most part. That I'm seeing. There's a coliseum that's gonna allow you and somebody else to like fight PvP in like more of a setting instead of it just being randomly somewhere on the land. Because before it was just invasions, right? But they'll also, it
Yeah.
looks like there'll also be some like PVE kind of stuff going on as well too, because I see them fighting versus some computer players and whatnot. So it looks pretty fun and whatnot. Will it hold my attention? Probably not. But I think it looks really interesting, and I mean, good for Elden Ring for keeping the game moving.
All right. Well, I still haven't like destroyed the Elden Ring. So
You,
before I
you haven't
even jump
became the Lord
into
yet.
no, I've gotten like a fair bit through. I've beaten even bosses that are not even part of the mission, according to what people told me. What up, Dre? What up? What up? What up? But yeah, I still haven't like clocked the game. So the idea of, oh yeah, here's some extra stuff for me is just like, dog, I'll see you in 2023. All right. That's how I feel about it. Um, Thanks to everyone for coming through. Seriously, like this is the first lowdown gaming episode, and it was almost like just a test thingy me and Ham were doing, and damn, y'all are coming through. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for coming through.
Absolutely.
Anyways,
Well, it's a short
let's
show. This is a short show, a lot shorter than our usual shows. Let's keep it moving.
Yeah, so now let's hit the subject that is actually the thumbnail. Thanks to Xbox for derailing us. The rumor, the big rumor is that Metal Gear Solid Remake will be a PS5 exclusive. This is from Game Rant. A new rumor reveals that PS5 exclusive remake of Metal Gear Solid is in development. A leak by Area Ugones reveals that a remake of MGS is in development exclusively for PS5. Area Ugones, I'm sure I'm butchering this, but tough, mentions receiving this information from anonymous sources who state that this project has been in the works for years. While the leaker has not revealed any concrete details, they claim that this MGS title will indeed be a PS5 exclusive game. The announcement of this project could be made relatively soon. So it's a lot of unknowns. Uh, Oh God. Okay, let's go to the chat real quick. RSJ says this makes Game Pass more valuable. And Ham trolling here says yes. Ham, uh,
I agree. It
it does
does.
not make Game Pass. It doesn't.
I'm
It
sorry.
well, at least not for me.
No,
At
no,
least
no,
not
no,
for
no,
me,
not for
because
somebody that's having internet issues. It doesn't make it more valuable, but it does make it more
yeah,
valuable for
because because,
folks over here in the
because the
states and
function,
whatnot with good internet in
yes,
certain areas.
not just good internet, but consistent internet. Internet here, sometimes it goes down, sometimes the government just cuts it because of protests or whatever. Point
Which is
is,
insane.
if you're not in the US, but it happens. The point is, if you're not in the US or Western Europe, Game Pass and PS Plus, in my opinion, is good for sampling so you can confirm that you want to buy a game. At least that's how I use it. That's how everyone I know uses it. You see something interesting, you're like, let me see if this is worth buying, and then you buy it. Because if you just want to use the internet and only play Game Pass games without buying, you're gonna go through a lot of heartache because of the quality of internet we have around here. So let's not go back to the Game Pass thing. Let's move on. What up, yo, B?
Yo,
Welcome,
what
brother.
up?
Welcome, welcome. Damn,
Peace,
everyone's
love,
coming through.
life.
Jeez, everyone is coming through. All right, all right, all right. So the MGS leak, Ham Solo. Is this a good or bad thing? How are you feeling about this? If it's true.
If it's only on PlayStation, to me, it's just like all I refer back to is the deal. Looks like you guys are
What
doing
deal?
fine. Um, the the Activision Blizzard deal. I just I go back to that thinking you guys keep having exclusives, especially exclusives that aren't yours, and you're worried about something that
Again,
somebody else is
Ham.
buying. So that's just where I gotta. That's just where I gotta take it. Brief. I'm out.
But
That's it.
when you do that, Ham, when you do that, you put me in a corner, and then you force me to be objective
I
and
don't
not
force you to do
disingenuous.
anything.
And, and if I'm objective, then I have to defend Sony. And you know I'm not up for defending Sony
You
right now.
force
But this,
yourself to
you're forcing
defend
me to defend.
Sony. No one tells you to do that.
God damn it. God damn it. Listen, Ham,
You going ahead and
Sony,
defend a
I'm
company
not
that wouldn't give
buying.
you a game.
Dude,
Go ahead.
I,
Go
I,
ahead.
I'm,
I'm
I'm about
waiting.
to defend a company. I'm about to defend a company that believes that Africa is one country. The rest of Africa either doesn't exist or has no infrastructure. But
Okay, so
I'm
defend it.
objective, so I'm taking my feelings out of it. I'll take my feelings out of it. And the fact is, Ham, PlayStation didn't just buy Konami. They didn't just buy Sega. What they did is, if this rumor is true, what they did is they paid to make a remake exclusive to their platform, a remake of a game that was exclusive in 1998. So technically, nothing has really happened here. When these PlayStation guys talk about organic growth or organic partnerships and whatever, this is as organic as you can get. All right, Whole Foods is clapping at what's happening between MGS
Oh
and
my
PlayStation
god.
right now. If the rumor is true, okay, nothing's being spiked. Dude, this was planted with the original seeds and it's grown.
Oh my god.
So for me,
Anyways,
and I'm pissed that you made me freaking
I
defend
didn't.
Sony. I can't believe
I don't know why you keep
you
saying I
know
made you
I
do
didn't enjoy
something.
this.
Did I make you speak English too?
Whatever. Oh my god.
Anyways.
Whatever.
Next.
All right, all right. Moving on. Next we have Cyberpunk 2077 sequel probably won't go into pre-production until 2023. This is from Game Rant as well. Uh, oh God. Okay, I'm gonna butcher another name. Please forgive me, guys.
It's Gogo Pole.
Please. It's
Gogo Pole.
Pio, Pio, Piotr Nielobowicz.
Oh
Damn,
my
this is
goodness. Oh,
probably
you're
what
trying to
Americans
say a
go
name
for.
of somebody else. I thought you were talking about the chat. I
Yeah, no, no, no,
was
no,
like, that's
no.
not a
Gogo
hard name to
Po, welcome.
pronounce.
Here's another Koto. Dude, I think is Ukrainian or something. It's yeah. So Piotr Nielobowicz, the CFO at CDPR Red, said during a recent financial call that the company is looking to speed up development of Project Orion after the release of Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty. To add more clarity, the CEO, you see, this one's easier, Adam Kaczynski,
Oh,
stated
okay.
that they have not yet begun pre-production of Project Orion and that it's slated to enter the research phase in 2023. Adam also mentioned that the research will be undertaken by a limited team in order to allow other members to join the Witcher 4 project. Damn, Witcher 4 is also in production. I completely forgot about this one.
Let's go.
Um, so Ham, is this a good or bad thing that Cyberpunk 27 sequel won't go into pre-production until 2023?
Hey, right now, I'm just like, bro, hands off on CD Projekt Red. Let them do their thing after what they did with Cyberpunk, bringing it back to life. And then also, the Edge Runners definitely helped it out. I'm not gonna just ignore that. But I mean, they did put in a lot of work for that game to get it back to where it needs to be. Um, Although it ran fairly good on the newer consoles, it still needed quite a bit of a boost. But they're about to pump out The Witcher. They're going to be working on The Witcher and UE5, their original one. Bruh, like, I don't got nothing to say to CD Projekt Red. They're doing their thing. If they want to start production in 2023, do your thing.
Pre-production. For me,
Well, yeah, pre-production. But we already know what happens when we rush them. So let's not do that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't go in dry. Don't go in dry. Yeah, as far as Cyberpunk is concerned, for me, the next one could be released in 2030. I've got no beef with that. First off, because I haven't even started Cyberpunk 2077. I did
Same.
pre-order. I did pre-order the damn thing, but I was so appalled by what I saw on the One X that I've been turned off. And then Edge Runners really got me like excited for it. And then they announced the DLC. No, actually, they announced the DLC before Edge Runners, and then Edge Runners just cemented it for me. So it's like, okay, I need to play this game. I've actually set it up for January next year. I'm definitely gonna jump in and become a Edge Runner. Master Clown says, indeed, don't rush anything. Still buggy, needs more. So what? It's still buggy? Ham, is it still buggy?
I didn't have any really buggy issues, but I wouldn't doubt it if somebody's having some sort of issue.
One thing, it works perfect, buttery smooth on next gen
I had a
console.
buttery smooth experience. I ain't gonna lie, and it was an improvement from when I played it when it launched. Now I
Okay,
can't speak on anybody else's experience.
anyone else in the chat besides Master Clown who has played Cyberpunk on a Series X or PS5, please give us your feedback. No, no, we don't care about the Series S performance. No, just no. All right. Let's move on.
Yep, we got
We've
about
got the
10
Game
minutes
Awards
max.
2022.
And before you
Yeah,
go on
yeah.
about the Game Awards, I want to throw in that it is already out there that Jedi Survivor for Star Wars is gonna be showing some gameplay at this
Yes.
Game Awards this
Oh
year,
man. Oh
which
man.
is something to be really excited about. Definitely make sure you guys tune in on Thursday. We should be doing a stream of the Game Awards.
We
I would
will
like
be
to.
doing it.
Okay, my bad. We will be doing a stream of the Game Awards, so you guys can come
Took
through,
me a day off at work. Gonna be
watch
getting up
Loke
at
get
like 3 a.m.
salty. Watch Loke get salty over Arc 2 coming out looking marvelous.
Ah,
Exactly. Oh my
but,
goodness.
but as long as Pentiment doesn't win one award, I'm good.
Oh my
Gogo
god, you're out
Post
of
says
pocket.
no bugs at all for me, and I've played on both PC and Xbox Series X. Okay, that's good. That's good. Master Clown says I still have trouble with melee and gunplay. Same on PC. Look out forward to it. All right, welcome, Stangmore. Welcome.
Well,
Okay, so
let me finish and continue real quick. So it just says right here in an article from Variety. It says Survivor picks up 5 years after the events of its predecessor, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, while the series hero Cal has remained a step ahead of the Empire's pursuit of him. He begins to feel the weight of being one of the galaxy's last remaining Jedi. With BD1 by his side, Cal must ally himself with a I don't even know what that is.
Ragtag.
Menagerie or something like that of interesting characters.
Menage-
What's that?
Menagerie.
Okay, thank you. Menagerie of interesting characters and grow his connection with the Force. So this continuation looking really good. I know we only seen like couple seconds of what it would look like because they had it all like nice for like a 10-second commercial before, but now we're supposed to see the whole gameplay of it. So I'm pretty excited. I know Stankma doesn't care because he didn't like he thought the last one was pretty mid.
But you know what? I hate to say it. A lot of people are talking about, oh, what's going to be new and whatever. But dude, I had so much fun with Jedi Fallen Order that I feel the same way about it. The way I felt about God of War Ragnarok, which is if they make the exact same game and just change up the story beats and move Kel's story forward, I ain't got no complaints. I'm paying $70, no problem. Because that game for me, that was top tier gaming right there. And then
Okay.
also the salt from the people that were like, oh, protect it. Oh, that was just ah icing, icing on the cake.
You're a
Anyway,
jerk.
let's keep on. Let's keep it moving. It's getting tight. It's getting tight. The Game Awards 2022 will be shorter and have fewer games. So speaking during a recent Twitter Space broadcast, Jeff Keighley provided an update on preparations for this year's Game Awards. During this live stream, he confirmed that this year's show has been cut back pretty significantly with regard to length. He's more about the girth, you know.
Oh my
Anyway,
god.
he doesn't provide an estimate on how long the show will be this year, but given last year's nearly 4-hour runtime, it shouldn't be difficult to improve. Ham, are you happy about less content at the Game Awards?
Of course not. But as long as what they need to cut is all that dancing and singing stuff. Like don't nobody watch it for that. Like I'm not trying to see
Dance Dance Revolution, baby.
I'm not trying to see none of that garbage there. Like I don't care about I mean, if they want to have like an opening ceremony when they sing or something, fine, sure. But like let's not cut the show and like right in the center and say, let's do a song.
Metallica. Here's Metallica.
Oh, man, I don't care if it's the weekend with Snoop Dogg and they brought back and they brought back a visual of Tupac. Like I don't want to see that in the middle of a game awards. Like it's
Hold
about
on,
video
hold
games.
on,
I want to see video games. I don't want to see music
hold
and all that stuff.
hold the phone. If they bring Coldplay on, I won't complain.
Oh my god,
I'm
who
just saying.
cares? Oh my god.
If they bring Coldplay on, I'll sing. I'll freaking sing along. I don't care. I don't care. But yeah, I do agree that the Game Awards were getting a bit long, and for me, it's not even the musical pieces that were stretching it out a bit too much. It's all the awards. It's too many awards, in my opinion. It's to
Yeah.
everyone is getting an award now. Everyone. So yeah, it's a good thing they're cutting it short. Next we have Elden Ring director doesn't want its success to distract him from his next project. So Elden Ring director Hidetaki Miyazaki is trying not to let the success of From Software's latest game be a distraction for when he starts his next project. Miyazaki mentioned what a great honor it is to receive the User's Choice Award and was promptly asked what he believes has led to Elden Ring's popularity. Hilariously, Miyazaki, hilariously or worryingly, I don't know. Miyazaki response is that he's at a loss for why. In truth, he tries not to think about it. That's because he doesn't want it to be a distraction as he looks toward his next project. Before you come in here, I think this way of thinking is what keeps, never mind from software. I think this is what keeps the Asian like creative scene very fresh. They don't do what the West does now, at least. They don't look at, okay, Avengers made 4 billion. Oh, they don't take notes and be like, okay, we need to do exactly this, but just change the skins, change the order. You know what I mean? I
Sure.
think, like, for example, if the Justice League had sat down and said, let's do our thing. What's your vision, Zack Snyder? What's your vision? Instead of saying, take this, right? Remove the Marvel skin and then put the DC skin on it. I think that's the big problem with just creative endeavors in general. If the gaming publishers and all the directors and writers in gaming would just stop being like, okay, God of War worked. How do we remove the skin of God of War and put the skin of whatever franchise we have and then make money off of that? So I think this is actually refreshing. Some people are like on social media are like, oh, this is crazy, this is dumb or whatever. But I think this is actually a good way of looking at things. What
No,
about you?
that's impressive. You want them like I don't know. I get excited when I hear somebody like Playgrounds working on something other than racing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
When there's a
yeah,
studio working on something that's unfamiliar with them, what would have Naughty Dog ever been if they just stayed in cartoon games?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no Last of Us? That's insane, right? I mean, maybe not not so much for you, Luke, because you just don't care
I
as
could
much for
do
the
with
Last
less,
of Us.
Last of Us, but that's not the focus. That's not the
But you know what I'm saying though,
focus on the
like. But you get my point. Anyways, let's keep it moving. We're about to be getting out of here.
I wanna quickly redress Stankmo. It says that's why manga is killing American comics. Stankmo, American comics are killing American comics. Um, Next point. Tekken 8 teasing appearance at the Game Awards 2022. So they put a teaser uh on Twitter with the Bandai on Namco official Twitter account, and it just said save the date with the same date as the Game Awards. Ham Solo, are you excited for Tekken 8 making an appearance at the Game Awards?
I'm excited to juggle yo ass around the ring like a bitch. Like, let's go. I'm finna toss Lokes. Man, I'm finna give him that fist. That
Are we
fist.
about to pretend? Are we pretending live on air
You
that we
hear
have
that?
never played?
You hear me cracking them knuckles? Like, let's go.
So you forgot what happened the last time we played.
Nah, I ain't forget. That's why I need vengeance.
All right, all right. Well, personally, Tekken 8, if it releases next year, is the biggest game in 2023. If it releases in 2024, it's the biggest game. I don't care if it's Starfield. I don't care if it's GTA 6.
You're out of your
I
mind.
don't care. I don't care. I don't care, Ham. If whatever year Tekken 8 is releasing in, it's the biggest game that year.
No,
Make peace with it and move on with your life.
I'll
Um,
move on with my
all right.
life.
We're out of time. We out of time.
All right, yeah.
Uh,
Thanks everybody. Yeah,
this
I'll
was
go on
fun.
ahead and I'll go on ahead and get us out of here. Thanks everybody for stopping through this short stream. We're gonna be doing this every week around on Tuesday at 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Eastern, and whatever time it is up in Africa, I guess. We'll be doing it then. So I appreciate everybody for coming through. I think it's actually
2100
I think
9
it's nine
p.m.
o'clock, right?
Central African time.
Oh my goodness.
This guy. Also,
So nobody else got a computer
please
over
don't
there.
forget. Also, please don't forget to subscribe and support us on Patreon. Please, we really do appreciate all your support. Thank you very much for coming through. Seriously, we didn't expect almost everyone, to show up randomly. So thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thanks so much, everybody. We will see you next week, and or we'll see you on this show next week. But as for our
Yes.
next show, I have Behind Them Sticks coming with Italian Clowns, aka 4GQTV, and then later that day we'll be having the Game Awards on this channel, and then Friday we'll sit and bitch about